Hello and welcome to another episode of Alpha Audio. You might have thought, where are the review videos or the background stories? Well, we've been doing some live streaming lately. Maybe you joined it, but that's taken a lot of time and we beefed up our live streaming hardware. So let's check that out, and after that I'm going to tell you what we're going to do coming Friday. For those of you that follow us for a longer period of time, you already probably know this, but for those that are new, this is our live streaming rack, which consists of a server, the OBS server, and we've been using that for a longer time already. But lately we beefed up the audio with a Benchmark AD16, that's an AD converter, and a Grace Design 108 microphone preamp that actually can do line level as well. But those two are new in the rack, and together with the Rode TF16 microphones, it was a huge improvement in sound. And that makes it possible to let you hear what we experience in our room. So, the Grace and the Benchmark and the Rode TF5 microphones are new. All the cables go over the ceiling. It was a hell of a job to get them there. And we had to do some new cabling lately, because we added another capture card in our OBS server. We already had a Blackmagic HDMI capture card for 4K video, but we added a second one. It still has to arrive, but I did all the work already. And as soon as it's in there, we can use two Panasonic GH5 cameras. So that's another improvement in terms of video quality. And we added a control panel, an Elgato Stream Deck. So I'll show you that after I show you the software, because it's quite interesting. So this is OBS. That's the streaming and encoding software we use. You can see the Benchmark TF5 is on. And this is the Elgato Stream Deck software, which cooperates with OBS. So I can drag and drop every button I want. So if I want to record, I just drag and drop the record button in there, and it starts the recording or the streaming or the YouTube or whatever. You can put everything in there, even photo sharing, screen sharing, browser sharing, switching off and on microphones, scene switches, everything. It's really wonderful piece of hardware. I'll show you it. So this is that piece of hardware. This is the Stream Deck from Elgato, and it's really wonderful. Before I had this, I had to sit on the couch with a laptop using TeamViewer or remote desktop sharing to control the software. Now I can just push a button and it switches cameras, or it starts streaming, or I can switch on and off microphones on the push of a button. It's really wonderful. I still have to use it during a live stream, so I'm wondering if it's still that wonderful if I'm actually streaming and I have to use it, but for now it seems like a great solution. The only thing, of course, is this is USB. So how do I get from this to there? There are no 10 or 15 meter USB cables, because USB is limited to 5 meters. Well, some of you may know I like my piece of networking, and I always look for a solution that's working over Ethernet. And there are USB to Ethernet dongles, or how do you say it, converters. And I found a pair that is USB 2.0 compatible and can work up to 100 meters. I only need 15, but it works flawlessly. The same I do with HDMI. There are several protocols. You have HD-Base-T, you have AVB, you have, several others. I use HD-Base-T for my video conversion. I only have one now. The other one is still an HDMI cable because the converters are really expensive. Oh yeah, the other one was NDI. NDI is, I think, the best solution for video, but it's really expensive. They're $500 each to go from HDMI to NDI. And I'm not sure if you even have 4K then. So I'm using HD-Base-T, and it's still very expensive. But as soon as I have the money to spare on some converters, I'll definitely go to NDI because it's a wonderful solution for HDMI conversion. Well, then upcoming Friday we're going to compare 3 pairs of speakers. We have our Focal Sopra 1, we have the Paradigm Persona bookshelf, and we have the Kudos, the 805. It's also a bookshelf. So that's 3 pairs of high-end bookshelves, and we're going to compare them live on camera on our YouTube channel, and we're going to use our Rode TF5 microphones to let you hear what we hear. So please be there, care to share. I'll see you upcoming Friday live on YouTube. See you then.